Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Jason Laird from the Storm Tracker Weather Center here on this Tuesday afternoon. Man, windy. Bad hair day. Talk about it, right? Hey, those winds are going to be pretty much hanging with us the remainder of your Tuesday into the early morning hours Wednesday, so that remains a big story. However, we have been tracking some pretty decent colder air up in Canada that is going to continue to slide into the state tonight and for the remainder of the week. So here's what we've got going on currently. Again, very strong sustained winds. Cutbank 48, Great Falls 39. Not bad here in Helena. Good news there. All right, so as for the forecast for the wind gusts, they are going to start subsiding around 1 a.m. tonight. So for the remainder of the afternoon, evening, still very gusty conditions. We will see the winds kick up a little bit more. Whoops, I moved the whole map on you. Kick up a little bit more throughout the northeastern corner here as the night progresses. However, once we take you into Wednesday, about lunchtime, we should start to see those winds dying down. Could still see some fairly windy conditions here through Helena to Great Falls, but really for the most part compared to today, those winds are dying down. With that said, a lot going on to point out in the watches and warnings department. So, with those winds, we do have the area in yellow extending from Lewis and Clark up to Glacier County. That is, again, going to be the high wind warning. We've seen sustained winds, as we just showed you, 35 to 40 miles an hour, occasional gusts near 65. Can't even rule out some gusts hitting 80 miles an hour this afternoon. So high-profile vehicles, be very, very careful up in this area. Just north of Great Falls here into Choteau County, we still do have the aerial flood advisory due to some minor flooding reported in this area. And Cascade County extending south into Judith Basin and Meager, it's looking interesting. We've got a winter weather advisory in place going into effect tonight at 6 p.m. and then hanging with us up through Wednesday at 6 p.m. So here's what we're anticipating in this area. Likely about 2 to 6 inches of snow. Some isolated amounts could be higher, as much as 8. So that is why there is that winter weather advisory. We will kind of break this system down now. Okay, so as we take you into the next few hours, we're starting out at about 2:30 here. We're going to start to see some of these sporadic showers kick off, heavier rain down into the southeastern corner of the state, but some colder air dropping down into Montana, leading edge of that cold front right there. You can kind of see it move through right about there. That is what's going to kick off the locally heavy amounts of snow in the Cascade, Meager there, and Judith Basin County. So just kind of keep that in mind. This area likely going to see some pretty decent accumulations out of this system. We'll break it down more tonight on the news, obviously, 5:30 and 10. And then we're going to see pretty much snow sticking with us up through the weekend as just more cold air continues to pour into the state and really drop those temperatures down pretty drastically. Lows tonight, mid-20s along the High Line, 30 in Great Falls, 35 here in Helena, a few 20s throughout the Eastern Plains. Going to start to see those temperatures, notice, not much warmer than the overnight lows. Mid-30s along the High Line, 39 in Great Falls, 47 in Helena. So by tomorrow, again, that leading edge of the cold, or the second batch of colder air, I should say, is going to really start to settle in, basically from Kalispell, just on top of Great Falls, into Glasgow, and that is going to continue to settle in with more shots of energy, more shots of colder air over the next few days. More detailed forecast tonight at 5:30 and 10. Have yourself a great windy Tuesday afternoon. Use a little extra hairspray. Don't want you looking all crazy out there on us. We'll see you soon, guys.